Hey John, this is Mike. All right, I just wanted to quickly go over what I was talking about on the phone about the site. One of the things when I was talking about new design, I think this design is fine personally. I think it does what it needs to do. At least most of the health professionals that I've talked to that have called about websites and stuff, they generally don't really know a lot about IT stuff. So they really probably this is what they would expect. So I don't think you need to do anything super advanced. But one of the things that I would recommend is, like, for example, for here, I would maybe think about maybe doing a video or something that plays right when someone comes onto the site and basically pitches to them and makes them, you know, uh, you know, compels them to call you or to email you to find out more. We would need to devise something that really, strikes home and just and gets them to call. The same thing. One of the things I think we could do is use something called Google Website Optimizer. What that does is it'll randomly present to different visitors a different version of the homepage. So if we wanted to try out new content and stuff here, we could do that, and we could over time see which one gets the most calls or the most emails. But we would have to use a different phone number for those. I don't know if that's something that you'd want to do, but it's one thing to look into. Um, And then I would probably do maybe like a testimonial. If you do a video, you could probably throw everything within the video itself. So maybe put some testimonials and just give people a reason why they should call you. What competitive advantages, what differentiates you from competitors. Whether it's just quality of service, efficiency, speed, customer service, all those things. I would really, just kind of highlight them. I mean, this is fine, but I think it might help just to add a little more, maybe, just based on the fact that we haven't really gotten that many calls from the web visits. All right, so I'll give you a few examples. Here's a video we actually designed for Lyric Opera, so you can actually see this on their homepage. So it basically just plays. This is a little different, but it'll give you an example of how you could have it function. And all right, so that's an example of that. And to show you how Google Website Optimizer, I'm going to show you one of their, it's not really a competitor per se, but it's one of the leading opera houses in the world, Royal Opera House in London. And here you'll see how Google Website Optimizer works. Every time someone comes on, it shows a different thing, and you can basically see what they're going to basically do is they're going to see which design works better, and they'll collect the data, and then over time they'll show this. Obviously, the rake's progress. This one here shows a better conversion rate for visitors, so they're using this one more often, but it'll still randomly show people other images like this one, this Cozy Fan Tutu one. Let's see, maybe then you have another one with that. So that's how Google Website Optimizer works. If you wanted to try that, you can do all sorts of, just kind of landing page optimizations with that and see what works. Oh yeah, another thing too is you are now at 59 on Google for medical billing service, so you've gone up about 100 spots since it's just this last week. So it's definitely working. Here on personalized search, you're actually number 3 on mine, so that's actually really good. Here we go. I'm just gonna quickly. All right, so here's the site statistics so far. One of the things too is that it was probably lower before. I just realized this a few weeks ago is when we were doing an update, one of the snippets on the JavaScript code for analytics got cut in half. So it wasn't really actually compiling data from the home page, the main page. So that's why the traffic numbers were down a little bit. And you'll see, I think we fixed it mid-January, so you actually see how traffic jumps up here. That takes into account, when the code was fixed. So I would say right now you averaged about 10 visitors a day, which is okay, but it's, I'd like to see about 100 visitors a day. Once you get up to 100, you should probably get about, I would say, 2 to 5 leads a day. One of the things we'll do is we're going to get you up for these keywords. Another thing I'm going to do is we have these things called Geo-Optimizations. So right now, all these landing pages here are basically just optimized for Chicago. So I'm going to eventually clean these up so they're a little better, and we're going to do geo-optimizations for every major city in the country, not just Chicago. Um, so if you're getting like just 10 from Chicago alone, and say you get about another 50 visitors a day from medical billing service and some of these other really competitive keywords, if we get every city, you should get about, I would say, about 100 visitors a day, if not a lot more. So I'll give you a couple examples of a site that gets a lot more. So here you see one of our clients. He gets, some days he gets up to 610 visitors. Averages about 200, 300. So, all right, that about sums it up. I think there might have been one more thing I was. Hold on, my Safari's kind of acting up. Let's just go here. So that about covers that. Oh, another thing too, I think LiveChat. We can probably get someone to manage that for you because we have a couple people here who manage it. They'll just take leads and stuff, so you could probably do like a live chat right around here, maybe underneath this, like chat with us live now, and then it'll just go to one of the people here, and they'll basically just take down their info, get their email, their phone, and then we'll email that info to you. And they can probably, if you want to make like a Q&A sheet, they could answer basic questions about the service for you. And that sums it up, I think, for now. If you have any questions, just let me know, and that's it.